Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on another beautiful fall day in Ohio? So as you guys can see here at the property, brought some goodies along with me. I'll show you what I got here. Let's sit down. Brought over a picnic table as well the other day. So got some pork rinds and then a couple little slices of leftover pizza that I'll show you later on in the video. I'm probably going to be here most of the day, and then went ahead and picked me up a energy drink as well, and get a ton of work done as much as I can. It's just me as of right now. TQ and the kiddos might swing by later, but first and foremost, let's do a little something real quick. All right, guys, so searching for some dead stuff just around here, looking for some really small stuff. There we go. Yeah, this whole thing right here will do really good. Good. Oh, great stuff right here. Great stuff. Really good, really good. We even take some of these really dry leaves, put in here as well. I'm gonna grab them while we're in here. And what we'll do, grab a few more of these babies. We'll just make like a leaf sandwich on top. You guys can't tell, I'm like a kid in a candy store right now. That PC was on the ground, so it's wet. That piece too. You get it while it's up in the air pretty good. You can typically get it to light really quickly. So, really good stuff here. That one there's a little wet. So we got a little sandwich here. Get back over here. So guys, this stuff's really small. I didn't cut it. Just previous owner cut this stuff a lot smaller than what I typically would. So I'm bending over a lot more than I typically like to. But no point letting it sit here go to waste, right? All right, we got a pretty good little coal base going here. Gonna So we've had quite a few questions from folks that just don't know, like, hey, what are you guys gonna do with all those totes? You're gonna store water in them, this, that, yada, yada, yada. Well, I know as of right now, they don't look like much, right? So really the only thing we're after is the cage. We don't care about the bladder. We'll dispose of the bladder at a local landfill. And yeah, simply these aren't like food grade material, or I'd probably hold on to a couple of them for the chickens. Especially once we transition them over to here. So we need to do a little bit of modifications to these, and yeah, I brought the tools to do it, so let's hop to it. So I'm gonna take that one over here and see if one of these should definitely fit it. That one right there looks pretty darn close. Yeah, buddy. Right there. Next one down is too small. Bees in my face. So now we got all four of these out. Should just be able to lift them right on out of here. them a little encouragement. Not too bad. All right, first step's done. Let's move on. So the next step, tilt it on over. Boom, bada bing. Back you guys up here just a little bit. There you have it. This is mainly what we're after right here. All right, so the last step to getting them prepared to hold what we're gonna put in them is basically cutting it the way you want it to be. Now, from the research I've done with all the videos that are out there, and a lot of guys and gals have done great jobs with videos, some people cut it out to here, some people stay in here, some people cut it down to the second ring, some go down to the third. I am not going to take any of the wood out of here, so I'm not gonna be like transporting it a long ways. So I'm gonna actually go down to the second one. I believe Kevin also goes down there as well. And I think it'll just make it easier to reach down in there if we need to. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it out to here. And this is the thing, if one of them doesn't work, we can always change up the next one, right? So let's get to it. Might have to take that plate off. And there you have it, guys. So, in a couple minutes, you can have access to your tote. Now, some of you may be saying, what are you gonna do with them? Well, simply, guys, if you research using IBC totes to store firewood in, you're gonna see a lot of videos of guys and gals that have broke these down over the years and really found out that, hey, you can take something that's really cheap and gonna last a long time. These cages, these things are well built. You guys saw the earlier video when I threw them off the trailer. They stand the test of time. With that being said, we're gonna stack our firewood in here. And what I'm doing right now is preparing us for about 2 years out roughly. So I need to get wood seasoning so it will dry, so that when we have the house built or the shop built, you know, down the road, we're able to use the wood that we have here on the property to heat our home, to heat our shop. But right now, all of the wood on the property is pretty much wet and unusable technically. So let's get the rest of these done real quick. All right, guys, put you back in regular mode here. So I decided to start putting all the metal because it was starting to stack up pretty good into one of these totes, and then whenever we scrap it or you know, get rid of it, whatever, just take the tote, load it right in, take it and dump it. With that being said, I also decided to take all the plates all the way around. So these little, I don't know, shields they got on the side here, I'm sure for like packaging and all of that stuff. I just simply, they're all the way around them. I just thought, you know, having them completely open would allow more air to get in, more sun to get in, and dry the wood out better. So I just noticed I forgot that one. It's like they're everywhere. So I gotta get that one off. But the good thing is I'm gonna have probably about 5 million self-tapping screws. So there's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like roughly about 7 in each one of those, and they're on all 4 sides. So yeah, I'm gonna have plenty of screws. I'm actually gonna empty these out because they're starting to weigh my pocket down. So I'll get a bucket and put all these in. I'm really surprised they use this many screws. I bet since the shortage, they've really cut back on how many of these they're putting in each one of those. I would just bet money on it. It's insane. Like, that's out of 5 main ones, and then the back panels all the way around the outside of all those. So there's still panels in between each one. But real quick, I'm gonna go, it's probably been close to, I'd say close to an hour. If you saw Sean Boy and Miley and them, they stopped by real quick. They didn't really want to be on camera. They're in their Halloween costumes. So they're gonna go do a little trick-or-treating. And I know we always get weird questions, you know, because we are Christians, and I understand, you know, like, you're not supposed to celebrate that and this and that. And simply, guys, I guess we just don't look that much into it. You know, the kids are just going to have fun, hang out with friends, and get candy. I mean, that's the gist of it. We're not really taking it any further than that. So, while I was over there, the fire really burned down here. So we need to get that going again and stay on top of it. through the first battery. Got one left that I'm using with the drill, but my blade got a little hot and a little warped. Thank goodness I bought more. First things first, gotta empty some screws out. That is insane. And I'm still not done yet. Probably 500. I don't even know. Craziness. Oh, it's that shrink wrap stuff. Darn it. Carbide teeth. It's for thick metal. Guess we'll see if it works. Now this baby's gonna be hot. I might need to find my gloves. Found my gloves. Sometimes it just works out like that. Go ahead and take the battery out. Stay safe. The way this Makita works is there's just a little head in here and you just turn it like a doorknob. So I went ahead and took the guard off so I can show you a little bit better. So you just push it in there, turn it, and it drops in. Now it's locked in. You gotta put the guard back in. Boom. Battery back in. Back in action. Let's get to it. So down to the last one here. I will say, now that I've done it both ways, if I had to do 16 over again, I'd have probably just went ahead and left those panels on the side, just because that was very time consuming compared to the very first two I did, and I showed you guys in regular mode. I did those in maybe 3 to 5 minutes. Taking all those panels off probably adds another 3 to 5 minutes, I would say. So yeah, I'd say I'm still probably within 2 hours, but yeah, definitely a lot more work. Not hard work or anything, just more time consuming, tedious, bolt after bolt after bolt, but it is what it is. Now, a couple things. I forgot my hearing protection at home. I would recommend you to wear hearing protection, eye protection. My sunglasses are safety glasses. They just have my prescription in them. Couple other things. I will bring a grinder back and I'll hit all these edges just to knock all those really sharp edges off. I haven't really got it yet. The only cut I got was actually from taking one of those screws off. A piece of metal was bent over it and I went to try to bend it and yeah, caught my finger. But I'm gonna let this sit out for a minute because that baby is hot. I still can't believe all those screws. Definitely not gonna have to buy self-tapping screws for a while. I was hoping I had a container in there, put something in, so I'm gonna have to use one of my coffee shaker cups. I think we got them all. I didn't drop any, right? None I see. So half a cup of those. Insane. Sell them to you guys. They're coffee flavored. All right, guys. So I'm gonna sit here for a little while, get my fire back going. All right, guys. So TQ and the kiddos just got back from trick-or-treating. How'd you guys do?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I'd say so. You guys did a great job. You know, Dad'll just take his cut. You guys ever heard of taxes?
No.
So taxes, I get 50%. So just half of what's here, I'm gonna take, okay?
Okay.
Probably a little bit more, actually. So I'm gonna take more than what you guys technically get. No, just kidding. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Anyways, so since the kiddos and TQ are here, I'm actually gonna run back home and get a shower because after working on those totes, I am filthy, and I need to take a quick bath. I'm gonna get back here and they're gonna bust out of here and head home themselves to get other things done. And I'm gonna chill out. You guys can hang out with me for a split second. And yeah, we're gonna do a little something on that rock, so. Alright guys, so heated my dinner up on a rock. Let's see how it turned out. Trying not to burn myself. Oh yeah. Let's give it a test. I'll let it cool down a little bit. Perfect. Crunchy. Mm-hmm.